So if you're watching this, my name is Marvin. Um, I want to make a beginner-friendly video on trading future contracts. I normally get a lot of questions when I post on social media about it, but the main questions are normally like, what is it? How can I get into it? And then I notice a lot of people don't actually know what trading is in general. So this video is gonna be about 5 to 10 minutes long. Hopefully, it gives like a somewhat of a breakdown where you get the gist of what it is and what's going on. Right now, we're looking at a chart. I don't try to focus too much on like what the candlesticks are or the red and the green. Those are candlesticks. Don't focus too much on that. Focus more so on what's just going on in the general sense. So, as a simple definition of trading future contracts, you're essentially entering into a contract. A contract is either a buy contract or a sell contract. Um, if you're entering into a buy contract, you're essentially, if you look to the right, these are prices, or the price of the current contract right now. If you're entering into a buy contract, as a example, you're essentially entering into it wherever this price is at as soon as you hit the button, the buy button, and then you're expecting or you're hoping for it to go higher to make a profit. At that price, if it hits that price and then goes above it, then you make a profit. If it goes below it, you lose profit. You lose. And then if you enter into a sale, it's the exact opposite. You're entering it at a certain price point and you're hoping that it's going to go below that price point to make a profit. If it goes above it, then you lose the profit. That's the gist of what trading is. When it comes down, when you hear people say you just hit a button, you literally do just hit a button. As far as my experience with trading, just to give a small breakdown, trading is it's the sky's the limit type of thing. But realistically, before you get started and look into all the things that it can bring, you want to be very understanding that, for one, a lot of people are unprofitable. I've been trading for a little over 2 years now. I did not get profitable until after my first year. So I went a whole year losing money, technically. And after I finally got payouts, then it kind of became more of a clarity moment on, what was the reason I was losing for so long and why a lot of people lose for so long. So just as a general thing, a lot of people, as far as like percentage, they say over 90% are unprofitable. I don't know how they got those percentages, but a lot of people are unprofitable because they don't really learn how to trade and understand certain things, and then they quit. And obviously, if you lost money and then quit, you will be one of those in the 90% who are unprofitable. In my personal opinion, trading is sky's the limit. I'm going to break down a few things because I got my little outline to the right of me. So I'm going to break down a few things as a general sense, give a few, I guess, testimonials, as you can call it, and then kind of give you somewhat of a visual of like what to expect. So for one, you can start this with little to no money. And no, this isn't anything like IML or anything like scammy. Like, I need you to sign up for me. My Discord is strictly going to be for signals, education, resources, things like that can aid you. But this isn't something required to trade at all. You do not need me, nor do you need a Discord to trade. It's good to be in the Discord and in the community to trade, though. And you'll see why once I kind of break things down in later videos. But right now, what we're looking at is the NASDAQ. This is a particular market that I trade. I only trade NASDAQ. Some people trade gold. They have a lot of success with that. I feel more comfortable on NASDAQ. When it comes down to trading and then trading with no money, I use what you call prop firms. There are firms out there that you pay a smaller fee to get a large account to be able to make profit. And then you and the prop firm, if you make profit, you and the prop firm do a split. Most splits are either 80-20 or 90-10 splits, with you being the higher, and they get a percentage. So this is how you can start day trading with little to, it's never no money, but this is how you can start day trading with little money. So with me, I started my journey with a prop firm called Top Step. They're one of the most reputable prop firms out there. And then I kind of ventured off. I never got a payout with them, but I ventured off to other prop firms because they have specific rules. We'll get into those later. But realistically speaking, when it comes down to day trading, it's very different from stock options. It's not too different from for forex. It's different from stock options. It's similar to forex, and it's kind of like the most profitable way of time and money that I have experienced. Some people better off with forex. Some people are better off with stock options. It really depends. Me, I started with little money, just for a few things to see as like a visual, and I guess you can count this as a testimonial. When you start understanding the world of trading, and you start understanding the world of making a profit, and then learning the prop firms, what you can realistically expect is to get to a prop firm, pay for a trading combine or an evaluation. That's basically a demo test. So right now, this is a demo account. I can hit buy or sell, and it wouldn't really do nothing because it's fake. It's a demo account. Now, if you go to one of these prop firms, you buy one of these accounts, and you pass it, then you get a simulated funded account. That's the account where whatever you make, you actually can get a profit from. So just for example, I don't know if I went away on the screen, but it really doesn't matter. There I go. So just for example, this is one of the prop firm accounts where I passed an evaluation. I passed multiple evaluations here. The certifications, these are payouts that I've received. As you can see, my name, I did get a $2,000 payout. I did get a $1,000 payout. No, just stuff like this. Top Step, I passed multiple combines. For the next, same thing, passed multiple. I've gotten a payout for $800 from this one as well. So the sky's the limit when it comes down to payouts. This is something, like I said, I don't know if I said it earlier, but if I didn't, I'm saying it now. I have received payouts from these prop firms. It is legitimate money. It is a legitimate way to actually make money on the side. I guess about 7 minutes into it. If you have any questions, or if I didn't go over anything that was necessary, I'm going to put these in other videos to really break down what it is, because I'm not the best at trying to educate what this is. I just learned it, and I found the path of learning it my own way, and I did my own due diligence and started. I just jumped right in the fire. But just as an example, right now we're on NASDAQ. If this were a real account, right now I don't trade nighttime, but if this was a real account and I decided I wanted to try to make some money, right now I see this is going into a downtrend, I'll probably just hit a sell.
Order filled.
And then when you do that, I hit sell. So right now we're expecting this to drop down and go below price. If it goes above, then I'm losing money, and that would be right here. When it's going green, I'm making money. So while that's running, I really don't care if it goes up or down, but I'm seeing this pretty much dropping lower. So while that's running, a few things to note. Trading, it comes with, trading futures, it basically comes with the option to use prop firms, which most of us use. It's very, very cost efficient to get prop firm accounts. The prop firm accounts I normally get are somewhere between $70 to $90. Some are obviously higher. The ones that are higher give you more leverage or give you more space to operate with everything. Outside of that, it's a great way to make money. I work from home, so I sit here and trade while I work for the most part. As far as making profits and everything, I'm going to create a educational path on technical analysis. Technical analysis is what helps people look at these charts and understand how to place it. Like right now, if I were to be in the trade, this would be up $200 or $215 going higher. Well, my profit would be going higher. And that's because I can see it's in a downtrend. I don't even have to mark out the chart to really see that. So if I were to be in the trade, this would be how simple and how easy it really could be. Once you get to a certain level of understanding. So me personally, don't look at the profit and don't look at the money. I have experience. I have 2 years experience. A lot of people will say I'm even too new in the game to really understand, you know, a lot that I'm trying to explain. But I am, I would say I am versed enough, or I am educated enough to know what's going on. I'm educated enough to know how to look at a chart. And I want this platform and this Discord to basically also be in the same space. And then we can start getting these payouts. And then on top of that, when it comes down to taking signals is not going to be difficult, but it is going to be something where you have to really pay attention to when I put the signal. Like if I were to put in, hey, take a sell right here, as you can see, it started going back up. This could bounce from here and go up, and I can be in a loss. So if you go into a signal at the wrong time, or if you just jump in and don't execute correctly, it can basically give you a different outcome than what I got. Because if you got in right now, it'd be a very different outcome than what I just got. You know what I'm saying? So if there's any like questions or anything that I need to go over, definitely let me know. I'm going to put this in the education chat, and then I'm going to start filling the education chat with just basically a guide for things to know about trading, and then we can get going as far as like jumping into prop firms, making good trades, and then we start going into strategies and everything like that. Outside of that, it's been 12 minutes. Hopefully this was some sort of, I would say, testimonial to just trading. It wasn't supposed to be too educational, but just trading, just being able to look at something, learn the skill. Honestly, everybody's gonna be different, but to me, when it comes down to understanding what's going on and really just making a profit, it doesn't take too long to catch on once you like sit there and really like look at it. So take your time, do your due diligence, start at square one. Don't try to just jump right in, and the sky is honestly the limit for real. And then later.